Hey guys, it's Morgan here with Wall of Monitors. I thought I'd do my first video blog post. As you can see in front of me, I got a table filled with a whole bunch of different Schwag and stuff that I've gotten at conferences over the past couple years. As you can see, been to a couple of conferences at Tech London, a couple of affiliate summits, other ad techs in San Francisco and New York, just a couple of my badges. But today I wanted to talk about conference swag, the stuff that they give out at conferences. I have some stuff here, like I said before, that I've had laying around that hasn't ended up in the trash. But as you can see, one thing that's not here is gum, breath spray, or breath mints. One of the things that networks and other companies that have booths and stuff have Schwag for is to get their logo out, get their company branded, and get consumers or users familiar with it. But one of the things they don't take in consideration is, okay, what's the longevity of that? So as I said, breath sprays, mints, gum, as you can see, it's not here. Now the question is, why isn't it here? Well, the reason why it's not here is because it takes me, how many hours to walk around the conference floor. If I pick some of that up, it's usually gone within an hour. I use it, I eat it, and it's gone. Throw it in the trash. It never really leaves the conference, so the money that's there ends up being wasted. But if you look here, got some clothes. Cool thing, but what you don't see, no shirts. Call me heavy T for a reason. Horizontally challenged here. Not a lot of companies give out shirts in larger sizes. Everyone that I've been to and asked, oh, do you have a larger size? They don't take that into consideration. It's a good way to brand your company, but we're larger. We typically have more of a ad space. You typically see us more often than the skinny guy standing next to us. More billboard space, more branding, but they don't think about that. The thing is hats. Cool hats. This one's from Get Ads. Like this hat. Why? Because it's different. As you can see, it's clean. I wear it a lot. This one, trucker hat. It's covered in cat hair, dust. I don't wear this, and it's Hydra. Enough said there. But hats are a cool thing, clothes are a cool thing, but think about the larger guys. We do sit in front of the computer and stuff. Skate decks, cool thing to have. I like it, but not to knock the girls over at AKMG and the idea behind it. It's nice. You're walking on a conference, people are like, oh, where'd you get that? Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that? It gets your name out. People want to know who have it, but it's not in front of people every day when they take it home, unless they put it on their wall or their desk faces a wall and they have it hanging or something like that. But it's nice, it's awesome, it's a cool thing to have. I have it on top of all my monitors with my hats and stuff. Nothing to talk about. Stupid shit like this. This is from Parento, and never heard of them. Never even thought about going into it, but they were giving away a Mini Cooper at one of the conferences. I don't have kids. This ended up in a drawer. Bottle opener by the same company. They were giving away a motorcycle at another show. Not bad, cool, but I've only used this 10 times, and it was to drink at my desk because I didn't have I didn't get a beer that had a twist-off cap. But this was mainly used for drinking. I usually have Lindemann's Raspberry Lambic, and they cap the top and cork it, so that's what I use this for. I've gotten a multi-tool at conferences. Not bad, fun. I've used this a couple times when I couldn't find my screwdriver. That's about it. Stays in a drawer. Pens. Pens are good things to have, but they're a dime a dozen at conferences. They're branded with your logo. They see it when they write. Great. But, you know, we get enough of those. We load the bags up. If y'all been to conferences, you've seen this guy usually comes with a pen. It's a condom. Yay! Not really. Why do I say not really? Cool idea. Safe advertising, it says, but I believe this company's headquarters is in, I think, South America. But you have to think, okay, this company, a lot of this stuff that's made like this sometimes is ordered overseas from a third world country. It's a no-name condom. Would I want to use this with it not being a brand name condom? And if it was from a third world country where it was printed, do I trust the people making the condoms? No. Cool idea. Bayat had these headphones at one of the conferences. I got 2 of them, and one's still in the case. Why? Because when I used the first one that I opened, I stopped using them about a minute later because they suck. You can get these in a lot of other cool things, but anything electronic wise, they do sometimes give you free samples before you get your shit printed on them. Please do that, because you'll find out some of these suck and then you wouldn't get them. I guarantee if they ordered them and tried them before they had them branded and handed them out, they wouldn't order them because it sucks. I can get better sound out of a $5 pair of headphones from Walmart. And plus, if they suck, then I can return them. But then again, I paid for them, and with these are free, but I don't know. It just, they suck. Google flashing thing. I hope no one's having a seizure. But this was cool. It's a magnet thing, but, you know, after a while, battery goes dead. You're not going to buy a battery to replace this. It gets annoying after a while, and you know you don't want this flashing in your face while you're working on a computer at night. Cool idea, but Google's already branded. If they want to throw their money away on this, so be it. But this right here has been at my desk since I got it. It's a notepad from Ads Market. And it's down at the bottom. It says Ads Market down at the bottom. When I'm writing on this, I see their logo, I see their web address, and I write on it. It's at my desk. When you think about Schwag, you want something that's going to be in front of the user, okay? If it's not clothing, okay, that's functional. Some of this stuff isn't functional. Pen, pad, paper, something USB wise. If you're going to get a USB thumb drive branded with your logo with a media kit already on it or something, don't get a 256 drive. If I'm going to use it, most of the stuff that I have is larger than 256 megs. I'd rather go out and pay $20 and get like a 4 gig thumb drive than use a 256 one. And you know, I'm not going to use it. I'd rather burn shit to a CD and use it. But this stays in front of my desk. I always use this to write in when I need to write stats down, when I have ideas, whatever strikes me, I write it down. If you're going to get something that stays in front of the user for extended periods of time, where they will see your web address, where they will see your logo, something that stays in front of the user. Because after all, you want to brand your company, your image, your logo into them. I see this every day. You know, they might sit there and go, oh, maybe I should run traffic with them. Oh, maybe I should, you know, look them up, see what they're into. But they see it. It's there in front of them. It's not in a drawer. It's not used once and then thrown away. It's not a questionable item of, do I really want to use that? Or stupid shit that stays in a drawer. You know, it is what it is. But I thought I'd do this video log post on, since ASC's coming up and some of the companies might think about what they're getting. You know, it's something to think about instead of just wasting your money. You know, sometimes it's cool stuff to have. You grab it, go, oh, that's nice. But you know what? At the end of the day, when you're cleaning shit out of your bag, are they really going to keep it, or are they going to throw it away with the bag? Think about that next time. Talk to you guys later. This is Morgan Thomas with Wall of Monitors. See you guys.